Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I have a layout using the March premium kit called Patina, and I'm going to be scrapbooking these pictures right here, mainly this one of Caylan. We went to, I think we went to Plymouth, Massachusetts, and we were going around a gift shop, and of course they had these little name license plates and stuff, and Caylan, my poor Caylan, is never going to find her name. So, of course, Layla found hers, and then Caylan found one that said they didn't have my name, which was so funny, and she made this frowny face. It was great. So, I thought it'd be fun to document this because, every time we see nameplates and personalized names, all those gift shop stuff, she never finds her name because her name is Caylan and it's spelled a little differently. So, yeah, she's never able to find her name, which is kind of funny. And I am going to use a lot of the blues here today. So this is going to be a very blue themed layout, which is great because some of the colors in there, especially the license plates and stuff, have a lot of blue in them. So I grabbed some cardstock from my stash and I put my photos on to the middle of it so I could gut out the middle, and that cardstock is going to be my photo mat as well. And then I am using the map paper here from the kit, and I cut it down by 1/4 of an inch on each side and have that down for my main background there. And then this is a scrap from the papers. And I am going to go ahead and just tear this along in a straight-ish edge and have the torn edge on the top there so you can see the white core is basically what I wanted to see. And I am going to go ahead and leave enough room for myself to put my title down on the large white stripe. So I'm going to leave myself enough room to be able to put that down there. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut out a journaling piece from this cut apart sheet from the kit. And I am cutting out a blue piece here that has a very subtle little map pattern on it as well. And then it has the white strips there for journaling. So I am going to go ahead and go through my die cut pack here from the kit and pick a few things. So I have a couple of little tickets here that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use the rest of this viewfinder that I used on my first layout. And I also pull one of these large white cards here that has the butterflies on it, and I'm going to fussy cut those butterflies out, a couple of them to put on here. So even though I'm not going to use the whole card as a big piece, I'm going to use little aspects of it. Okay, so I like where this is going, so I'm going to go ahead and get all of my things stuck down here. I did do my adhesive in the middle of my photos so that I could easily tuck things behind instead of putting it along the outside edges. I've caught myself needing to pull things up a little bit too often lately, so I'm making sure if I'm going to be tucking things under, I'm putting the adhesive more towards the center of the photos. And my title, I'm going to use the Simple Stories foam letter stickers here. And I'm spelling out poor Caylan because my poor Caylan, she's never going to find her name on those things. I did really like, though, how this store had a little plate that said they didn't have my name. I think that's really clever. I've never seen that before. So I thought that was neat. So I got my title down there. And I'm going to use a couple of these little strips here. This one says Lucky, and I'm going to use that for Layla's. And then for Caylan's, I'm going to use one that says, if not now, then when. Kind of like, when are they going to ever have my name? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut out a couple of these butterflies. I'm going to use a couple of the bigger ones here. And these cards were really thick. That cardstock in this die cut pack, it was very thick, so I had to really use my muscles to cut out some of these things. And I had to clean up the edges a little bit still after I was done. But I got a couple of butterflies there. And I am also going to use a couple of these gears. I'm going to use 2 of them. I'm going to use some that are a little bit nautical looking, if you will, because we were at a beachy, right by the ocean area. So just kind of doing a little nod to that. Now I needed to shift my title over because it wasn't centered really well. And then with wanting to put these right next to them or on the outsides, I needed to shift everything over. And I was able to pull those up no problem. I didn't have any rips or tears or anything in the letter stickers there. So that was nice. Okay, I used some glue dots to put down my metal pieces. And then I'm going to use a couple of these foam thickers that I am keeping on reserve to be able to use as dimensional adhesive, because I'm almost out of those foam thickers and I can't really make any words anymore with them, and I'm actually using numbers on this one, so I am using up some of my thickers that way. The ones that I can't really make any more words out of, I'm using them as dimensional adhesive since they're foam. So I put those on the back of the butterflies and then pop them up. And I'm doing my journaling now, and then to finish off my layout, I'm going to use some of the enamel dots that came in the kit. I'm going to use some of these light blue ones. I'm going to go ahead and use up the rest of those. So I'm going to put those on a couple different places here, and then that is going to complete my layout. So I have some close-ups here coming up for you. Please let me know if you guys have any questions. If you have not checked out the Not Just for Boys Kit Club, I will leave their website link down below. Make sure you go check them out, and I will see you guys again very soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.